quick starter, or did you have to build up as the season went on?
Well, Kevin, I didn't have a choice. I always tried to come into training camp in the best shape of anybody in there. I wasn't going to run around too many guys, so I had to run away from them. I learned that early in my career. But, you know, sometimes you don't necessarily shoot the ball well out of the gate. That really was season by season.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. 2 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Wide open look here for Murray. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson.
And that's what you're looking to do. Get your best scorers something within the flow of the offense.
Podziemski finds Green. Now here's Butler. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the middle. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. From deep, Green. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Gordon with the screen for Murray. Back to Johnson. Murray against Curry. Jokic banked in off the glass.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Kuminga screen on Murray. Looking to end the run. And Kuminga with the lay-in.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
Well, those offensive rebounds and second chance points really pay off throughout the game.
First team foul.
Gordon kicks to Johnson.
And Butler right up inside his jersey. That's great defense.
And we're seeing Cam Johnson take his offensive game, GA, to another level.
Upping his scoring while remaining efficient. Most of his shots coming from long distance, but we can put the ball in the bucket from just about anywhere.
Denver with the ball. After the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Pass to Brown. On the wing, Murray. Guarded by Curry. And here's Gordon from outside. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Outside, Kuminga. And the Warriors, another 3.
And that has been his biggest challenge since entering the league. Kuminga continues to work on becoming a more reliable deep shooter.
Murray, good.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's Kuminga. Last time 14 points for him. Curry outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
And after seeing a 3 hit on the other end, Steph reminds people who he is.
Murray sets a screen for Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Murray. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
Now here's Butler, and he really played well against Denver. Curry kicks to Butler. Outside, Kuminga. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry can't get it to go. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Pass to Brown. Murray sets a screen for Brown. Kicks it out to Gordon. The 3. Here's Jokic. Intercepted. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Man, it's like he's jumping jumping off the trampoline. Kuminga that time going high for the jam.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here are the Nuggets now. They trail by 3. Brown the pass to Murray. Jokic with the screen on Curry. Johnson outside.
Yeah, he just didn't account for the wingspan of Kuminga. That is great D right there by the young fella.
Pass to Podziemski. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Butler. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in and scoring opportunities.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. For 3, Murray. Green with the rebound. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. Leading by 5. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Well, I just thought they had the tempo exactly where they wanted it. To me, that was the difference in the game.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Guys, by many accounts, the Denver Nuggets had one of the better summers of any team, fortifying their depth and acquiring Cam Johnson from the Nets. In their chase for another title, they seem to have taken steps in the right direction.
They're clearly all in. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And the Nuggets with some changes. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. Peyton Watson comes in for Murray. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Christian Brown. Hit by Horford. Santos, the pass to Horford. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line.
Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
And here are the Warriors now. Jonas Valanciunas missing from long range. Green kicks to Hield. 6 to shoot. Green with a screen on Brown. Got a piece of it. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, that's just sheer toughness right there by Draymond Green. What a finish through that contact.
Pass to Valanciunas. Outside Hardaway. Good D by Hield.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Outside Green. Now Hield. Guarded by Hardaway. Green with a screen for Hield. Cracks in the tray. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Brown. Out to Hardaway. Down low. Here's Watson. And Watson slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Here's Spencer. Hit by Horford. Spencer, the pass to Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
The Nuggets trail by 9.
Warriors foul.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Pickett's checked in.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Valanciunas kicks to Watson. Here's Pickett. And again, Denver no good.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Outside, Horford. Pass to Jackson Davis. Healed from outside. And the Warriors, another three.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We come back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
On the attack, right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, they haven't been challenged so far. Everything they're doing seems to be working.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Butler out there with Trace Jackson Davis. Then there's Buddy Hield. Then there's Horford and Richard. The kick outside to Butler. Horford with the screen on Hardaway. Here's Butler. Oh! Thrown down by Butler.
And I just love how patient Butler is on offense. So good at letting the play develop.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Al Horford. Last season's performance for him was in at about 9 points per, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team needs a good backup big to spell the starters, and that's what he brings to the table.
Well, when so many teams get smaller when they go to the bench, he actually gives them more size oftentimes.
And I just love how Butler uses that pick and roll. Whatever the defense gives him, he takes.
Murray, the pass to Valanciunas. And here is Hardaway. Pass to Watson. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Just 5 on the clock. A three-pointer, no good. It was the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Always good to see Hardaway not sitting back and attacking the rim.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Moody. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 16-point game. The Warriors have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Up top, Jackson Davis. Butler on the way. Guarded by Hardaway. Butler, no good.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
And Watson slams it in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Draymond Green is checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Moses Moody. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jokic comes in for Valanciunas, and it's Johnson in for Peyton Watson. Green with a screen on Murray. It's Curry outside, and again, it's the Warriors missing. The Nuggets trail by 14. Here's Jokic. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Green. Murray against Curry. Jokic with the steal. It's Brown with the drive. Outside for Murray. From deep three-point land. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, after lighting it up from deep in the first quarter, they have quieted him down.
Curry against Murray. Fires for three. Curry can't get it to go.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
To the inside, Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Green with a screen on Murray. Here's Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Well, there's no debate that Steph Curry is the greatest shooter of all time, but I also think he deserves to be in the conversation when you talk about the greatest ball handlers this league has seen.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Takes it inside. A slam by Jokic.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Butler on the wing. Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
It's just not his night from the three. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
On the wing, Murray. Guarded by Horford. Clock at 4. And here's Johnson outside. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
3 points.
Murray's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Warriors with some changes. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Horford. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. Gordon's checked in for the Nuggets. And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seems like there's been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Pass to Brown. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
All right, that's 2 fouls. Not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for the Nuggets. There's Gordon with the 3. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And Gordon understands the importance of stretching the floor, and he remains a capable three-point shooter.
Podziemski, the bounce pass. Outside Butler. Golden State moving it around. Green with a screen on Hardaway. Curry outside. And Brown pulls it down.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Curry looking around. Pass to Podziemski. Green with a screen for Curry. Over Brown. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Johnson can't get it to go.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Here's Curry. Curry, terrific play. Doing it off the block.
And if you give Steph any daylight, he is going to make you pay.
Pass to Brown. Back to Hardaway. Kicks it out to Gordon. No good on the triple. Warriors leading by 7. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Curry against Hardaway. Here's Brown. Pass to Jokic. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the left wing. Kuminga dishes to Curry.
2 minutes remaining.
Kuminga, screen on Hardaway. Curry shot is off.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Kevin, back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much. Al Horford is checked in for Bucks, and Denver also making a switch. Brown is checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr., and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year, so just solid at the line.
Curry shot is off.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Brown's shot is good.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
On the wing, Green. Back to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Curry nails the triple.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Gordon from deep. That one, no good. Great D that time from Green.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Horford, three-pointer, and there's Green on the assist by Horford. And now an 8-point Warrior lead.
Well, if Green is taking quick shots like that, it speaks to how confident he is.
Jokic, no good. Curry with it. Green with a screen on Brown. Here's Curry with the three, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly.
They've done it on both ends of the floor. I feel like these guys have bought in. They're holding each other accountable, and they're putting in the work.
And time now to swing it around. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. So, Tim, when you look at what wins in this NBA, many say the heyday of the super team has come and gone. Why is that?
Well, I believe the new collective bargaining agreement has made it awfully difficult for teams to pay 3 stars and also fill out their roster with complementary role players.
So what's the answer? How do teams build?
I think the answer Oklahoma City has captured. You have to have great chemistry, certainly a star at the top, and then guys that understand the pecking order of that team. I think that's how you get it done and build around defense.
Great example. Second half is underway, and here's who David Adelman's got on the floor. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. Here's Curry with the 3, and it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Bob pass to Gordon. It's stolen by Kuminga. The putback, and it's Butler stuffing it right back through.
Hustle points there from Butler, always looking at ways to hurt you.
The Nuggets trail by 10. Jokic sets the screen from Murray. And it's off from three-point range. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Curry's shot is good.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Jokic kicks to Murray. Kicks it out to Gordon. They get the rebound. It's up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Gordon's got 9.
They finally got one to go, but not until they missed 3 straight to start the second half.
Podziemski finds Curry. Lets it go from deep. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
Well, he was shooting the ball from deep in the first half, but he's come up dry ever since. Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
And he gets it to go.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Nuggets trail by 11. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Lets the 3 fly. And they get it back. Butler kicks to Curry. Kuminga sends a screen for Curry. Curry with another miss.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Brown wide open. The Nuggets with another miss. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's the triple. Cranes the three-pointer. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, that's his first 3 of the half, and now he's got 4 made threes on the night.
Here's Murray. Here's Jokic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Johnson. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 18 points a game last season. 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively, and he has provided points pretty much every time they've needed him.
Jokic draws the double. Gordon for 3. Tries again. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Jokic.
Oh, great effort. They're fighting for that loose ball. Joker continues to attack the offensive glass.
Golden State moving it around. It's Curry outside. The kick outside to Butler. And the Warriors miss again. The Nuggets trail by 10. Murray, the pass to Gordon. Open shot by Murray. They grab their own miss. Here's Jokic. Jokic just takes what he wants inside. Amazing.
Capable of being a very potent scorer, Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
Sinks the triple. Kuminga's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Murray with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Brown tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Curry finds Butler. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
And there's the call on Curry. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Brown is checked in for Aaron Gordon.
Bruce Brown.
Murray, the pass to Brown. Here's Brown. Now, here's Jokic. Guarded by Green. Right block shot. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Jokic.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
The kick outside to Butler. Green dishes to Curry. They double-team Curry. Pass to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Misses the 3. The Nuggets trail by 12. 13 feet away. And it's Curry with the rebound.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Butler passes to Curry. Off target with his 3. Denver shooting around 40% from the floor here. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
The term deep bag gets thrown around a lot, but it certainly applies to Murray.
Butler on the way. Outside, Kuminga. Back to Butler. Kuminga, screen on Brown. Pass to Podziemski. And here's Green outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Green's got 8 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Curry kicks to Butler. Back to Curry. Green with a screen on Murray. And they call an illegal screen here. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Jokic is second.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
The Warriors making a switch here. Hield's checked in. And Denver with a change here too. Hardaway's checked in. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
And there's Jimmy Butler later on in his career, but still showing you the athleticism.
Johnson outside. Jokic with the screen on Butler. Here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. Hield against Hardaway. Butler sets a screen for Curry. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Warriors. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th assist in this one.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Back to Curry. Green with a screen on Murray. Curry outside. It's hauled in by Brown.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Jokic kicks to Hardaway. Warriors with the rebound. Butler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Inside, Green. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Brown the pass to Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Hardaway against Curry. Green, the screen. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so it's the Golden State Warriors up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Back to the action in just a minute. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Jimmy Butler is out there with Hield. Then there's Payton. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Hield finds Horford. This one for 3. Hield can't hit. The Nuggets trail by 12. Outside Hardaway. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Warriors shooting at a decent 44% clip here. They kick out to Hield. Pass to Horford. Back to Hield. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's the screen. The tray. Here's Jackson Davis. From 6 feet out, he nails it. Jackson Davis has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Outside for Murray. The Nuggets with another miss. Warriors leading by 14. Payton passes to Hield. Now Jackson Davis. And stolen by Watson. Hardaway with it. Now Payton defending. Watson dishes to Murray. Valanciunas with a screen on Hield. Here's Murray. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Off target from the baseline.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Butler from outside. Fails to fall. This number 6 now shooting 50%. He's taken 12 shots. Now here's Murray. The rebound by Hield.
He's been way off the mark in this second half. Just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Hield kicks to Payton. Outside Butler. And that one comes up a bit short. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Valanciunas sets a screen for Hardaway. Back to Murray. Over Hield. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Murray.
And let's be honest, Murray has never seen a shot he didn't like, especially these mid-range jumpers.
Back to Jackson Davis. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And a switch here also for Denver. Jokic is checked in. The Nuggets trail by 12. And so David Adelman calls the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Warriors with some changes. Green comes in for Al Horford. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Trayce Jackson Davis. Johnson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks. Curry passes to Hield. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Warriors lead by 15.
And this is how confident Hield is. Knows he's capable of torching the D off the catch.
Curry with the steal to the paint and taken away by Johnson. Murray for 3. Offensive rebound. Jokic on the follow.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Green with a screen on Murray. Curry against Murray. To the inside. Here's Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Here's Murray. Up and in on the layup. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
Butler kicks to Curry. From past the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Murray finds Watson. Hardaway with a wide-open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors leading by 13. The kick outside to Butler. Here's Curry. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, Curry is deadly from anywhere on the floor, including the mid-range.
Johnson dishes to Murray. Outside Hardaway. A three-pointer off the mark.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Back to Green. Outside for Curry. drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 31 points. So, Tim, I'm sure it's hard to pick one, but who would you call the most underrated player right now in the NBA?
I think it's Pascal Siakam, and I have felt that way for a few years. I just think you're talking about someone who has great energy, plays both ends of the floor, and is a matchup nightmare because of his versatility.
And began kind of in oblivion. He had to play some time in the G League and work his way up.
Became the most improved player in this league.
Pass to Jokic. Over Green. Murray left side. Denver passing it around. Watson for three. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 11 rebounds in the game. Butler on the way. Majemski on the wing. Curry. Three. Good.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
The Nuggets trail by 18. And so David Adelman calls the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Dominguez come in for Hield. The Nuggets also changing it up. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Peyton Watson. And Christian Brown subbed in for Hardaway. Now Johnson. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Here's Johnson. Oh, softly lays it in.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Kuminga, screen on Murray. Now Kuminga. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside Jokic. Now Murray for three. Green rips down the board.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Green with a screen on Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Curry fires. And the Warriors another three.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Outside for Murray. From outside the arc, the three goes down.
Really, Murray can hit from anywhere on the arc. The corner three is just another trick he has up his sleeve.
Green finishes inside on the nice dish.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
They simply ran them off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Stephen Curry.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
Butler outside. The long shot, no good. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They trail by 14. And this summer, Carmelo Anthony inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. The former 3rd overall pick by Denver back in 2003.
And he played 7.5 seasons with the Nuggets, his longest stretch with any team, representing them 4 times in the All-Star game.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Now Curry puts up a deep 3, and good! From way outside, it's in!
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Launches it, a 3-pointer, good! And we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good moments throughout this one.